Here are just a few of Kamala Harris's faces during the vice presidential debate on Wednesday night. I'm speaking. Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking. Okay. That was one of my favorite parts of the vice presidential debate. My name is Matt Stevens. This, of course, is your Matt Minute in Politics Vice Presidential Debate Edition. Since that was the only vice presidential debate of this election season, of course, I had to do a video on it. It only makes sense. But if you did not get a chance to see the debate, please go to YouTube and watch it. It was actually pretty substantive. I have to say that. I have to give it to both Kamala Harris and Mike Pence for at least speaking at adult volume levels and being able to communicate with each other without ripping each other's heads off or without steamrolling one another or trying to talk over each other, the moderator, etc., etc. Okay. So if just for that very low marker, I would tell you to watch the debate just because I want you to be informed. But I will also let you in on a little secret about me that I really don't like doing debate recaps, only because they're kind of hard. You're taking 90 minutes of talking and ideas and non-ideas and stupidity and reads and shade and all that kind of stuff, and you're boiling it down to a couple minutes. So they're hard to do. That's why I say watch the video. But I will let you know a few highlights of mine. Hopefully you will share this video and let other people know and let me know what you thought about the debate. So here we go. First of all, really quick, I do think that Kamala Harris won the debate. Now, of course, I am biased just because I will never push any electronic voting button that has Donald Trump's name on it, but there's that on that. But I do think that she won because simply off of the fact that nearly every answer she brought actual, researchable, reputable facts. She answered the question. She stayed on topic. She answered just about every question except the question about if they're going to add additional justices to the Supreme Court. We can talk about that in another video, but pretty much every other answer of hers had reputable facts. So if just based off of that, she won. Mike Pence, still not too sure if they have facts on Earth 2 where he lives, where he and Trump and the Trump Republicans and the MAGA crowd, I don't know where that information that he gave came from. He rarely answered the question. So I didn't like that. One answer of Kamala's that I really did like was her answer about the vaccine. So if you remember, the moderator asked Senator Harris if they're developing a vaccine now, would she take the vaccine when it comes out? So her answer was, well, I'll take the vaccine if the physicians, science, if Dr. Birx, Dr. Fauci, if they approve it, if they say that it's, ready for public consumption, I'll be the first one to sign up for it. But if that vaccine has anything to do with Donald Trump, she basically said, I'm not, I can't get into it. Nah, I feel the same way. I am Kamala. Kamala is me. If that vaccine has anything to do with Donald Trump, not taking it. Nope. Count me out. Nope. I'll just keep juicing and eating pomegranate seeds and eating celery and do whatever I have to do, vitamin C, to keep my immune system up to stay away from COVID-19. But I'm not doing anything that has anything to do with Donald Trump. No, ma'am. No, sir. Okay. That leads me to my point I want to make about the entire debate. And I don't know if you guys picked up on this, but if you watched it, you had to. Okay. Real quick, and then I'm going to leave it to you guys to comment and share and like and talk to me about what you thought about the debate. So here's the thing that was really like nails on a chalkboard for me, okay? It was with Mike Pence, and it was pretty early in the debate. They asked questions about the Trump administration's response to COVID-19. You know that was going to come up. Anybody with any type of internet connection in the world knew that question was going to come up, right? And rightfully so. I mean, 210,000 deaths, highest case rates in the world, all of that stuff. We've never really closed down as a country. And that's a problem. The coronavirus has not been contained here. We're in a second wave. We never really came out the first wave. The question was bound to come. Here's where I have my biggest issue is that Mike Pence on global television acted as if the Trump administration had done no wrong at all with the coronavirus response. Now, of course, I know that Mike Pence isn't going to sit up there as a candidate for vice president and say, our response was really shitty. And so I'd love for you to elect me for another 4 years, reelect me for another 4 years. I knew he wasn't going to say that. But the way that he made Donald Trump and his team, the administration, sound as though they were all scientists all of a sudden, engineers and, health science professionals, and they had done all this great work. And we're looking around like, where, where, B? Like, we just I don't see it, So that really, really, really got me because it is a metaphor for the larger issue in this administration of they're pissing on our heads and telling us that it's raining. Don't do that. Okay. And they do that with everything. I have been saying this since the beginning of the pandemic, and I will say it again. I'll say it to you guys. You cannot solve a public health crisis with a political solution. I'll say it again for anybody who didn't hear me. You cannot, under any circumstances, solve a public health crisis with a political solution. It just doesn't work. It does not work, beloved. You can't do it because the virus does not respect your political affiliations. And that, my friends, is the main issue, one of the main issues of thousands that I have with the Trump administration, is that because re-election is coming up, they try to clean up the coronavirus to make it seem like, it really wasn't that bad. And, we got all these PPE and masks and everything out to the people. And, it's just like a little cold and all, because it serves their political interest. It really, really, really wears me out. Don't do that. It doesn't work. You cannot argue with people's lived experiences, whether they're Republican, Democrat, Independent, they don't vote, whatever. If they got sick or they know somebody who got sick or unfortunately passed away from COVID-19, you cannot tell them that the virus is not that serious. You cannot tell me with second waves coming in all types of countries, especially in this country, and the ways that we're going to have to shut things down again, that it's okay to just be like that, So I really feel like that disrespects the American people. So if anything in the debate that I just was like, it's that, because that's how Mike Pence, Donald Trump, and the Trump administration and the Trump campaign do with everything. Piss on our heads and tell us that it's raining and that we caused it, But here's the thing. I want to have a conversation with you about what you thought about the debate, because it was actually a civil, sane debate. Even though I don't agree with Mike Pence, it was civil and sane. So tell me what you thought about it. Get in the comment section. Let me know what worked for you, what didn't. I'd love to hear that because you guys have been giving me some great, awesome comments, feedbacks, etc. We're going to do this, okay? If you are on Instagram, we're going to try this. Save this video, share this video, okay? Save first, share second. Make sure you comment, hey, great job, hey, whatever, you want to say, and then like the video. I would really appreciate that. YouTube as well, Facebook, Twitter, you know what to do. Share, 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 so we can talk about this, get this message out. I've got to go, but I cannot wait to hear from you guys. And remember, I'm speaking, Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking. We're going to find a way, everybody, to say that in a sentence this week, okay? Love you guys. Thank you so much for all the views and follows you've been giving me. Love you guys. I will be coming to you soon with another video.